Alright, so we got a GM-X542 by Pioneer now. This one is rated a little differently. It shows that it's 1 ohm stable, 2 ohm and bridged, but they don't give specs on those. It says 50 by 2 at 4 ohms, 150 by 1 at 4 ohms, and 75 by 2 at 2 ohms. Doesn't give 1 ohm even though it says it's 1 ohm stable. So we're going to test it and find out what we get. Alright, certified. I'm already hooked up and bridged because if you haven't noticed the pattern here, it's whatever my last amp was. Alright, 4 ohms. Work that thing up. See what we got. $193. Crush that 150 mark pretty easy. Now 2 ohms. It does say it can do it. It just doesn't give a rating. So you're gonna find out what the rating is. Or we'll go out and smoke. One of the two. $182. Well, it may be rated for 182, but it didn't like it. Let's see. Get back into those specs and see if that's the right fuse or if somebody put the wrong one in. Alright, well, it is 25 amp fuse. I don't know. I'm not sure what they got going on there. We'll give it another shot here. I'm going to pause the recording and see if that amp just fried or if it was just overpowering current draw. One second. Alright. So, one of the things you can tell, my power supplies will shut off whenever they detect a short circuit. The amp dyno stopped at 12.75 there, which means that the power supply is kicked off and it basically went into just my battery load. So for now we are going to skip on past and do the remainder of the test in 4 ohms, and when we get to the stereo then we'll try their 1 ohm and see if we blow a fuse there. But for now, let's just see what it'll do at its rated power. Again, if you actually had subs or speakers on this, you are going to get a little impedance rise that would probably make the difference. For now, we'll just test what it's rated at. Didn't smoke it, so that's good. It's like 216 by 1 into 4 at 4 ohms. That one does have a little bit of headroom when you go to clipping. Our dynamic power or burst. We burst at. Topping out at 1. Alright. So, I am going to switch into stereo mode now. We'll work our way through stereo, and then at the very end I'll probably do a certified 1 ohm stereo run, because it says it should be able to do it. And we'll see if we blow the fuse again. Alright, we're back. Amp's crooked. Wires are all slinging around. Not getting too carried away without having perfect connections on these smaller amplifiers, because I don't think that's what's going to be holding them back. They did request a test of running it through a passive crossover. If a passive crossover, like you would get with a set of components, drops the power significantly. I will probably do that in the future. I will just do it. I got a set of focal run through, and I'll have to do just the mid-range because 1000 hertz frequency on here. But let's see what this thing does in stereo. 35, 4 ohms. 55. Rated at 50 if I remember. Got to 2 ohms. I will do a 1 ohm test in stereo at the end, but for now, make sure I don't have to keep blowing fuses or try the amp. Do it at the end, so 2 ohms. 5, 2 channel. 94, 92. Fast and go to power. Certified, same thing. That. Down. Try it again. Certified 4 ohm clipping. Range 2. Yes. On mono, it definitely got a little more out of clipping. You can do it on here too. 7 and 99. Not too bad for the size of this little amp. Again, these would be pretty cool little amps for powering set of mid ranges, mid basses, depending on how loud you're getting. Power up. Full burst. Burst. Up. 50 and 49, 51. Alright, 2 ohm burst. 79. Like 100. A little better clipping than. Alright, so now we're going to go back. We'll do a certified 1 ohm stereo, because according to the manual, should be able to. And we'll see, I actually have a 30 amp fuse in now because I didn't have a 25, which is what it's rated for. But we'll see if we blow that one too. Yep, definitely. Yep, didn't like it. You can see it kicked off the power supply before it was even able to get a very good rating. Better make sure nothing fried. Do a 4 ohm quick test. No, we're still good. Still making power, not shorting out. Go. Alright. Again, these little Pioneer amps seem pretty decent. This one had a little more clipping room in it. The dynamic wasn't really excessive. The other two seemed to be a little steadier. Work our way through all my Pioneer stack and back at you later. Thanks for watching.